Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enderal. Now I do apologize, I already know this video is going to be coming out a day late. I had a bunch of issues yesterday with my recording software because there was some updates that downloaded automatically. I download updates like once a week and update my PC, and there were some updates that got added and I had to go through and figure out which ones messed up everything, and so I had to fix it, and I was down for a few hours, and then in addition, I've been kind of working and finalizing some of the work on that IC2 series, and it's just been a busy week. Such a busy week. And I already know that tonight, right now it's Friday morning when I'm recording this. That's how I know it's already going to be late, because the Enderal videos take a while to upload. I have a feeling that tonight I'm probably not going to sleep at all, but after Saturday I'm going to just pass out. But anyways, pushing on, we are in the Sky City, and you know, we're coming down through the tunnel, so let's see what's going on here. Let's follow these guys. I really like this area a lot. Well, come on, keep up. This place looks like... Oh, wow! This is pretty. This is so pretty, so scenic. I'll put my bow up for this. Oh, this is a big area. It looks like there might be a battle here.
Wait, I don't like this.
I don't either. I called it. Escape from the steel dragon.
Damn it, that just had to happen, didn't it? To the other building, quickly.
Ha ha! Come on, Kalia. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Well, he's not coming quick enough, though. I don't think he's coming. I think he's just flying around over there. Okay, Star City Nexus Dome. Kind of curious to see how we get home. I'm assuming there's probably a ship here.
Care to fill us in on your plan now, Jespar?
First, we need to find our map. And then, well, then we each take a seat in one of these capsules and let ourselves drop.
We let ourselves drop?
They're escape pods. Kamai had similar ones on the airship, and I just hope they work as intended. Unless you have a better plan, of course.
No.
Good, then get going. Let's find that map.
Okay. Thanks, boss. Find the Pyrean world map. Okay, I'm on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think he found us. What's up here? So that's the capsule. Aha! And it must just drop out the bottom of the... Yeah, drop out the bottom of the city. Okay. Oh, what's this? Nah. Goblet of an Ancient Nation. Okay. Where's this map at? I feel like that dragon's about to, like, bust up in here or something. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody, like, has to stay behind and... Oh, 170 seconds left. Oh, wait. Whoops. I need to be looking for this, like, seriously. I just noticed that. Old map. Here we go. Alright, that's it.
Is that it? Great! Down to the pods, quickly!
Okay. Let's go. Get into the Starling capsule. How do I guess hit the button first? There we go. Let's get in this thing. Take a seat. I'm assuming the door will close on its own. Here he comes. I can't move my camera or anything. Uh-oh, here we go. Not gonna lie, this would be terrifying to do because you're in these old ruins, these dilapidated ruins, and then you're like, hey, let's jump in this capsule, let's drop hundreds of, probably thousands of feet to the world below. Don't know where you're gonna land. Like, I don't even know where we're above. We could land, like, smack dab in the middle of one of Korak's camps or something. Find Kalia. She is our primary concern. Okay. Where are we? Snowing somewhere. Aha! We've been here. Old Hatolis. Alright. Crash. Well, there's somebody's capsule over here. And then there's another capsule, probably just far. Kalia!
Kirosh, you're well. I thought you...
Nope.
Come, we should go look for the mercenary, for Jespar. I saw his pod go down not far from here.
Okay. Jespar is over here. Uh-oh. He's being attacked by a stag. Pow! Haha!
Look, over there. Oh no.
He's still alive. Just a little bit.
Oh, he's alive. Looks like a minor laceration to me, maybe a broken rib or two. I guess the force of the impact threw him against this rock. Still, we need to get him to an apothecarius. Do you have the map? I think teleport magic should work again down here.
I was actually about to say that, like, why didn't we just use scrolls? But I guess, you know, they didn't work up there or something. I do.
Good. Then at least all this wasn't for nothing. Let's go.
Okay. Let's do it. Surprised he survived, honestly. Like, I was thinking they were going to kill off whoever I didn't romance with or something like that. Or even worse, they kill who I romanced with.
So the High Ones devour our consciousnesses. Now that's what I call ironic. Maybe Koarik and his free people do become part of these higher beings they so adore after all. We should tell them. Maybe they'll be so delighted that they will abandon the siege and sail right back to Nera.
Spare us your jests. Archmagister, how long will you need to decipher the map? Archmagister?
I don't know. A couple of days, at least. I should start right away. Excuse me.
What is wrong with him?
Jaela was his mentor during his novitiate. But he will get over it. He has to. You did well, Prophet. Despite the complications, the mission was a complete success.
A complete success? What in blazes has happened to you, Tila?
Nothing. And now is not the time for quarreling.
Jaela is dead, Tila. Just like Jorek. Jorek for the name of the gods. And none of this would have happened if we had just given Korik this idiotic machine. Please, Tila, if my opinion means anything to you, let go of this madness.
I don't care about your opinion. Jorek was a traitor, and Jaela gave her life for something greater than herself. But the latter in particular seems to be something you cannot relate to. Now, silence. I've had enough of your attempts to hinder our mission. Back to the topic at hand. Sharon, what do you make of Jaela's plan to use the word of the dead to enter a High One's mind? I always thought it only enabled its user to relive the last memories of the deceased.
Well, if the High Ones are made of a collective subconsciousness, they are different in that regard. They consist only of memories, and a lot of them. That is, of course, if the Magistra's theory about them is true.
Forgive my interruption, but having seen the Starling's murals, I would say it is. Mankind ascends to become a High One. This is what the cleansing really is.
Then it might work. Used on a High One, the word of the dead could allow us to enter its spirit.
We will take the risk. The walls still hold against Korik's armies, but we need to hurry. As soon as the Arcanists have figured out the map, we will set out to find this city of 1,000 floods. If you have any unfinished business to attend to, you should do it now. Many things will be decided by what's to come. I feel it. Ah, and the apothecarius said that the mercenary will live. He's in the Curarium, in case you want to pay a visit.
Okay. Completed Forgotten Homeland. And we got a bunch of XP.
Where are you?
Twice.
I have never seen him like that. Saira, I almost feel ashamed to bring this up now, but I would like to spend some more time with you before we start this last mission. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about all this. Just meet me in the upper city when you find the time. And be careful whatever you do. We've lost too much already.
Started Two Souls, part 6. Okay, meet Kalia in the Noble's Quarter in the evening before the starting map is decrypted.
Pathlessness wherever you
You know, the thing...
is this supposed to mean?
The thing that, like, kind of is in the back of my mind during all of this, and what I'm really curious about is... Where's he going? Okay. We still haven't discovered who the traitor is. And that's kind of a concern because, you know, it has to be somebody at that table. That's what I'm thinking. It's somebody that's at that high table. And you look at who's left. And, you know, there's the two, like... I can't... Shah Rim and the one guy, I can't remember his name, but I like him a lot, that got upset, you know, kind of got upset and left in the middle of that. And I'm hoping it's not either one of them. Tealor, I don't know. But I feel like the woman is the one that's always angry. She's the one that I immediately think, okay, that's probably the traitor. But, because I think the game, I think it's trying to, like, steer us in that direction, but then it's going to be like, snap, no, it's this person. So the other people that are remaining, surely it's not Kalia. And it's not me, I don't guess. So I just wonder who the other traitor is. It bothers me. Anyways, let's talk to Tealor.
Prophet.
You were in prison for a very long time, weren't you? 30 years?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I believe we've already had this conversation, but I feel like we've had it. Where were you kept prisoner?
In an old temple in the northern mountains of Nerim. It was a bastion of our order before Narazul's armies conquered it after the Battle of Triomar. Ironic, I know.
Can't imagine 30 years of imprisonment didn't leave any scars.
They did. What are you getting at?
You want me to trust in your leadership. It's only fair that I learn more about you as a person.
A fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled remarks. So, yes, my time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious. The worst, however, was the isolation. Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know. From all the suffering there is, it seems so banal. But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it, or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former. For me, it was memories of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak. They reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
Figures. How did it feel to be free again?
Strange. Everything seemed too bright, too unreal. I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures. Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
And what's it like now?
Better. Our mission, my responsibility here as a leader, it has helped me to find my way back into the real world.
Actually, I'm surprised you went straight back to the Order after all that has happened. That's a lot of responsibility to take on after such trauma.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a fisherman? If the things I had to live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do. In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve. Now, enough of this. We have business to attend to.
That conversation feels familiar, but it also feels strange. Like, I haven't heard it before, so I don't know for sure. How's the situation in the city? Are the seals working?
Yes. Koarek will not dare sending his troops straight against our walls. That would be tactical suicide. For now, we are safe. However, the red madness is getting worse by the minute. The cleansing is closing in. I can feel it.
Okay, I've overheard your discussion with the Truchessa. How can she still not believe the threat is real after all we've learned?
You know, I know Natara better than you might believe. And I know the reason for her untouchable demeanor. Fear. She's afraid of losing something important to her. Something that she helped to create, and that is the Order. You probably do not know this, but unlike most keepers, Natara was not born of the Sublime Path. Even more than us, she had to fight for her place here. And through immense willpower and discipline, she made it. Not only to become an ordinary keeper, but into the highest league.
In other words, the Order is all she has.
Correct. It is all she has ever lived for, and she's afraid that change will destroy it. Your admission into our ranks, our truce with Narazul's mages. She believes that my imprisonment made me into a fool whose only intent is to get his will. She does not realize that all that has happened burdens me as much as it burdens her. And that I would give a lot for her support, rather than this ridiculous bickering.
You seem to know an awful lot about the Truchessa. How close exactly have you two been?
That's none of your concern, but I presume you have your assumptions.
You'd like someone to back you up. That's the first time I've ever heard you say something like that.
Everybody needs someone to back them up from time to time. You know, as humans, we are not so different from animals as some try to make us believe. We are like wolves, and every pack needs a leader. Someone in front who is not afraid to make the hard calls. And this is who I am. I did not ask for it, but I will not fail. If my resolve weakens, the others will lose their courage, and I cannot let that happen. But that does not mean that I regret any of the decisions I have made. None of them.
Alright. Okay, let's go. Let's see, we've got a bunch of optional things. We need to meet Kalia. We also need to go meet Jaspar and attend Magister Yayla and Lijam's funeral ceremony. Alright, next up we're on our way to the barrack quarters. I believe that's where it's at for the funeral ceremony. So I figure we'll go ahead and attend that. Okay, everybody's here.
And so the circle closes, as it does for these three virtuous souls we are mourning today. But fear not, for they gave their life for a just cause, for the greater good, and will thus be walking on the endless paths forever, together with our Lord Malthus. Magistra Jaela, keeper of the third sigil and master of the archives. Stalwyn Willowsong, keeper of the first sigil, and Legium Lightman, novice. May the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity.
Oh, just shut up, won't you? As if you believe any of this yourself.
Keeper, you...
Malthus is dead. Our Lord is dead. And if even he could not last through the ages, how is he supposed to lead us along the eternal paths? A dead god?
Take her away.
Yes, just go on. Close your eyes and pretend that none of this is happening. It's what you've always been good at. The cleansing is our punishment, don't you see?
He's like, I'm gonna punch her.
The punishment because we failed the Lightborn. That we let someone kill them. And the High Ones will take us all. Do you hear me? They will take us all.
I think you're getting taken right now.
Keep going.
But...
Keep going!
Magistra Jaela, keeper of the third sigil and master of the archives. Stalwyn Willowsong, keeper of the first sigil. And Legium Lightman, novice. May the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity.
Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, people are starting to get...
Wait, I think I know you.
No.
You helped the Grandmaster push those Naramese bastards at the harbor gate, didn't you?
People are starting to get a bit Basically, there's a bit of unrest in the city at the moment. I've got another objective, but I don't see it here on the map. To go meet Jaspar. I'm going to start heading towards this objective. This one seems to be the one for Jaspar. We'll go visit him, and then we'll go see about Kalia. I mean, the thing is, even if the gods are dead and stuff, it's still their tradition, you know. And it's not right for that woman to, like, just ruin the funeral because she's angry. Or, I don't know. She's just losing it, I think. Alright, so Jaspar is over in this direction. This is where that guy got tortured.
Hmm?
Yeah, this is where they tortured that guy before. Huh.
Now, isn't this a surprise? The world's nearing its end, yet the Prophet takes the time to pay me a visit. What do you need?
Just wanted to check on you. How's your injury doing?
It does what most injuries do. Hurts. But I'm a lot better, thanks for asking. Truth be told, just lying around here doing nothing's what's bothering me the most at the moment.
We'll soon start the mission to head into the City of 1,000 Floods. I just wanted to say goodbye.
Oh my, you make it sound so dramatic. I don't think this will be the end, though. Say what you want about this place, but it'll be a long time before Korak's men break through. The apothecarius said I might even be able to help if I rest for just a few more hours. Just be careful, all right? And find the Numinos.
I wonder if... Like, I almost feel like it's not always Jaspar that gets hurt. Like, I think maybe Kalia could get hurt if she wasn't my romance partner. Because I'm assuming that whoever's left is going to go with us to the City of 1,000 Floods. So I bet if I had romance with Jaspar, then, you know, he wouldn't have gotten injured. But I don't know. I have no clue. Alright, so now we need to go meet Kalia in the Noble's Quarters in the evening. Before the Starling map is decrypted. Alright, so let's go meet Kalia. It looks like her on this bridge up here.
Satyura, you
Yep.
came.
Nice dress.
Thanks. I thought it was fitting for the occasion. Impressive, isn't it? From here it all seems so peaceful. As if there'd be no enemy army just in front of our gates. As if all this, the cycle, the High Ones, the Naramis, were just imagination.
I'm glad it's this way. I can use a break from all this. That doesn't make the threat any less real. Or, my pessimistic side would say the quiet before the storm. I'm gonna say I'm glad it's this way. I can use a break from all this.
So am I. I wanted... Do you want to hear something funny?
Shoot.
The two of us, even though we haven't known each other for that long, we've been through a lot. We underwent the Sigil's trial, we fought our way through ancient ruins, and we found the forgotten home of the Star People. I'd say we make for quite an unusual couple, right? But still, what I'd like to ask of you tonight, I'm ashamed to. It seems so out of place, so mundane.
Well, mundane actually sounds good for a change. What do you want to do?
Just follow me. I'll tell you when we get there.
Alright. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Where are we going? This is like a date. But I'm dressed like her bodyguard. I don't have my Sublime garb on me or I'd change into it. Because I just look like a bodyguard, like escorting her home or something. She didn't tell me to wear nice clothes. Are we going shopping? Kind of curious as to where we're going, because I mean, as far as bars go, if we're going drinking, we've already passed a ton of them. We don't want to go shopping.
Yes?
This is our last chance to stop at a bar right here. Oh, she is. We're coming all the way to the foreign quarter. There was a bar right next to where you were in the Noble's Quarter. Just push her out of the way.
Move along.
She's just a laborer. Alright.
The Nighthawks. They're a small minstrel group from Duneville, and they came here to play, despite the situation.
You like music? This is the first I've heard of it. Or, well, there's no harm in a little diversion, I guess. Or they should help defend the city. That would be more useful. Here's your bow! Go, minstrel, go! we're gonna say you like music. This is the first I've ever heard of it.
I guess I always have. I've just never permitted myself to enjoy it before. It seemed so useless. But then I realized there's a point where you've done everything you can. And be honest, Sierra, we don't know what the next few days or even hours will bring us. We could die. And if that should happen, I want to be able to say, yes, Kalia, you gave your life for something meaningful. You pursued your ideals until the very end. But despite all that, you didn't forget to just let go from time to time. You didn't forget to live, or to love.
You're doing well on that second part, if I may say so. Yeah.
You may, and it means a lot to me. So, Sierra, let's dance together. For tonight, let's just forget about everything else. The high ones, the cleansing, all the things we've had to see.
You know that I'm a horrible dancer, right? Or sounds like a plan. We're gonna say sounds like a plan.
It does. Like a damn good one.
Murmurs like she's sleeping? What was that? Skyrim dancing like this just does not fit him. Oh man, Skyrim does not need to let loose ever again. Never needs to happen.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
500 experience, because we did it again. Wake up! Wake up, Kalia! It's time to go! Oh, she's awake now. That's what popped up, because whenever we were going to dance, she was like, murmur sleepily, still asleep. She's standing right there. Lies. Ah. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. I had hit caps lock, I guess. Whoops. Felt like I couldn't run for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna put my clothes on real quick. I actually like the song that's playing a lot. I feel like a jerk though, like she's just gonna wake up and be like, "Where'd he go?" Like I'm just leaving, I guess. It's funny because Skarn's eyes are still closed, like he's still asleep. It's like he's not quite awake yet.
Mead, stew, roast pork.
Gotta do it. I can't resist a locked anything. Prince Andrew of Myth. Hey.
Huh?
What the blazes are you doing?
If you have to ask that, you'd better be on your way, my friend.
Oh. There we go. Put that on your head.
What?
Put it on your head. Okay. I think it's a good song for it to be playing, like, right now. Like, I'm honestly a little bit apprehensive about this, like, honestly, this song playing and, like, Kalia's still asleep and me slipping away, and I just feel like something bad's about to happen.
Yes?
The crest on your robes, you're part of a guild, aren't you?
Listen, do not take this personally, but I have business to attend to. If you're an outlander and want to learn something about our guild, go to the library. Talk to the quartermaster.
It's a sickle and wheat one. And we woke up in the nobles' quarter. We had a bit of a night, I think. I don't know, we still gotta wait for that stuff to get decoded. So we might go do a little bit of exploration, I guess. But before we do, we have 4 learning points, 3 crafting points, 3 memory points to spend. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got somewhere down here. I don't think we're ready for master books on sneak yet. And then some books on handicraft. Alright, we're up to 75, so we're going to start using our master books on those. And we're out of points. Okay, so we've got a few memory points. Let me go ahead and pop those. And I guess at this point, we're just kind of working through the shield stuff. So, shield wall, blocking is 15% more effective. And we'll go ahead and take the next 12% as well. Arrow wall, arrows you intercept with your shield won't do any damage from now on. Farm state, when you're solely wearing heavy armor, no. Splendid limbs, no. We're going to take arrow wall. Whoa, Tower of Strength. Makes you nearly invulnerable for a short time. Tier 3 is 95% damage reduction for 6 seconds. That'd be good like with those dragons when they go to breathe fire or something, just pop that. And now you're like almost immune to damage. And I'm actually torn, like, I don't know if I want to just go like rest until the map's decoded or actually go out and explore, because I know if I go out and explore, I'm going to be gone for a few days, and honestly, I want to continue through the main story, like, right now. Because I want to know what happens. Because where it's at right now, I don't want to lose the feeling. You know what I mean? Because, like, I just feel like where everything is and just that song and stuff, like, I feel like something's going to happen. And I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about those strangers like me. But I want to know what's about to happen, though. Seriously. So I think I'm going to go rest for like a day and see if the map's decoded. And I'm just going to stay at the ugly home. Since I've already left the Noble's Quarter. I'm just going to stay right here. Okay, so it just popped up and said, like after about 2 days of sleeping, that our map has been decoded. And now we're supposed to go meet Kalia in front of the Imperium. Yeah, I slipped out and I went home and just slept for 2 days without you.
Saira, it's good to see you. So, are you ready? The Grandmaster said by tonight Sharim should have deciphered the old maps.
The following decision triggers events which lead to the end of Enderal. If there is still something you have to do in the game world, you should do that beforehand. Give me a little bit more time. I have to take care of something else first.
Fine. Truth be told, I don't mind that either. I have a bad feeling about all this.
Why they do this to me? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the game right here. We are going to keep this save. I'm going to make a backup just to be on the safe side for like right here. So we've got a backup. We're going to proceed with the main quest. And then if things really go bad, then and we can't continue, we can't do the end game after this, then we can reload our save and just kind of go explore and finish exploring Enderal before we end out the series. This is my plan. So let's go ahead.
Saira, it's good to see you.
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I guess.
Alright then, let's wait until nightfall.
She's not happy about being ready. She doesn't want to be ready yet.
Go on ahead, I'll follow.
Okay, go into the Emporium with Kalia. Keep calling it Imperium. The Emporium. You know that feeling when you finish high school and you're like, I'm never going to see my friends again kind of feeling? Or, you know, it's going to be a big change of your lifestyle. That's what this makes me feel like. It reminds me of, like, graduating high school. It's terrible. Like, all my friends are going to be gone.
There's good news. We were able to decipher the Starling's maps, and we now know where to find the City of 1,000 Floods.
Where?
Sharon was just about to explain. Sharon, Prophet.
Yes. I suppose you already know that Vin hasn't always been like it is now. In the time of the Pyreans, it was one big continent, which they called Pangora. Only the Starfall, in the era of Azateron's madness, split it apart. In other words, the Pyreans dominated the entire world as it was back then. It was a world empire. However, until recently, we always thought that the Empire's capital, the City of 1,000 Floods, was situated somewhere near where Kira is today. We were wrong about that. It was here, in Enderal.
Here?
Here, beneath our feet, to be precise.
Under Ark?
Yes. We don't know whether it was a coincidence that Malfa's vassals set the foundation of Ark here, out of all the places they could have. But they did. The heart of the Pyrean Empire was here, right where we stand. Only it's buried now.
Like Undercity? But if that's true, how come no one ever found it? There were expeditions into the tunnels below the city, weren't there?
Hardly.
Sadly, the Order never cared much for archaeology. We considered it a useless endeavor. And even if there had been private undertakings, the dangers such an expedition posed, let alone its costs, would have scared off most investors.
But still, you're right. If the Order would have bothered, we could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble. However, it doesn't matter now. What matters is we now know where the last cleansing took place, and that it's somewhere we can reach.
So we need to get down there, but how? It would take years to dig that deep.
True.
Undercity.
But there might be another way. Do you know the myth of the Black Guardian? The Endralians believe that there is some kind of demon deep down below the surface, and that you can even hear him scream if you just listen carefully. Rubbish, of course, but I think that these screams are the sound of wind. And if there's wind...
There are tunnels. So are you suggesting that the Undercity's cavern reaches that deep? Into the City of Floods?
Into what is left of it. All we need to do is find an entrance point that can lead us down.
Then we leave without further delay. There's no point in leading an army down there, so the four of us will go alone. Prophet, speak to the Archmagister and tell him to give you the word of the dead and the container for the Numenors. We will need both. He's at the beacon.
Shouldn't we at least think this through before we go?
Ready your equipment. We'll meet at the gate to the Undercity.
Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, if there's wind, there's got to be somewhere that it connects to the outside. I mean, wind just doesn't just happen underground, you know? I'm really nervous about this, like... I just am. Like, I feel like something's going to happen. We're going to go down there, and when we come back, everybody's going to be dead. Or the cleansing will have happened, or the cleansing's going to happen when we're down there. Or, like, everybody's going to die when we're down there. Or, I don't know. Something's going to happen. What if it was just like, surprise, you're actually the traitor, and you kill everybody? That'd be terrible.
Aren't you... never mind. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the Archmagister. I was told he's here. He's the traitor, isn't he?
He was. But he went to get something. Why don't you wait until he comes back?
Don't have time for this.
I have to admit that it's a great honor to finally meet you in person. You know, when all this started, when the Grand Master exalted you, I thought it was a sin. Granting an Outlander what we have to fight so hard for. But now... Phew! I think Malthus, or whoever sent you, that he did. We owe you a lot. Really.
I do what I can.
And you're modest, too. Say... may I ask you something?
What?
It. The beacon. Do you really think it'll work? I mean, I'm just a novice, but... if it can really banish the High Ones, how come the Pyreans couldn't save themselves? I just don't understand.
Can finish it. Honestly, me neither, but I think we have... I don't think we have any other options, or it will work, trust me. We'll say it will work, trust me.
If you say so. You know, I lost someone not too long ago. It was the Naramis, under the command of that butcher Korik. My family has a small farm near the coast, and when the first of the Naramis ships landed, I immediately rode to them, To get them into the city. Into safety.
Who are you? You don't even have a name. Why are you talking to me? I gotta go underground. What happened?
I'm sorry. This isn't easy.
I feel like something's about to happen.
Our farm. It's on a small cliff near the farmer's coast. Just a few miles from Ark. I already had a bad feeling when I set out. And then I saw the smoke. And then there was that smell. And
what smell?
the smell of burnt meat. It was everywhere. I rode faster and faster, and then when I got to the house, I saw that it was on fire, and that someone had put up 3 crosses, and they were burning too.
It was me and Crazy Dad and...
My mother, my father, and my sister, they were still alive, you know?
You're not me.
And I just stood there, and there was nothing I could do. Do you understand? Nothing. And it doesn't matter how I try to look at it. It all amounts to one thing. I was too weak. I was too late, and I was too weak. That wouldn't have happened to you, would it? You would have done something. You would have saved them. Just as you'll save us. If I could just be more like you, then Your flesh. Yes, that's it.
Red
All I
Madness.
need is a piece of your flesh. And nothing like that will ever happen again.
Stay where you are.
But why? Is that so hard to understand? I don't want much. Just a small piece of it. But you just don't want to share. Isn't that it? You want it all for yourself. Because you're vain. And in all your damn vanity, you don't even see the futility of the whole thing. The beacon won't burn. It never will. Thousands have tried it before you. Thousands who are as arrogant as you are. And they all failed.
How did they say? Just let yourself fall.
Because the light will burn. It will devour you. Until there's nothing left of you. Nothing but burnt flesh.
These the old ones?
Nice and crisp. You're familiar with that, aren't you? Prophet.
Ha ha! I'll kill every one of you.
Malthus, we need to stop him.
Ha ha ha! Get him, Archmagister. God, they're all crazy. Like it's not just one person, it's a bunch of them. Ah! Ha ha ha! This is crazy! That's right, get you some of that. Ha ha! Ha ha! Archmagister just nailed him. Bam! Hey! Wait, what? No, you don't. Ha 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 ha! Defeat the possessed keepers. Hey, Archmagister.
In the name of the sun. They were possessed. How is that possible? I thought the sigil stone protects us.
That wasn't the Red Madness. That was something else. That was weird. Obviously it doesn't. What about the beacon? How badly is it damaged?
Oh, of course. Wait.
Staff of massive fireballs. I will take it. And a keeper's robe. I'll take it. She just like ignited on fire.
Oh, the damage is within acceptable limits. Nothing we shouldn't be able to repair. But wait, what is that noise?
Sounds like the city's under attack. Oh, He said I should see something. What? Yeah, the city's under attack.
What in blazes happened here? And what is that noise?
The Neremese. They are in the city. Their entire army.
What? No. This is impossible. This is impossible! And this? What's the meaning of this bloodbath?
I don't know, Grandmaster. The High Ones somehow were able to possess the Keepers here. They tried to destroy the beacon and kill the Prodigy.
What? But the stone, we...
Grandmaster, you have to see this.
What? That the Neremese are in the city? I know that already.
No, we know how they did it. The true Chessa betrayed us.
So it was her.
Nonsense.
It's the truth. She and almost a third of the Keepers followed Bartar's example. Come, you should hear it for yourself.
Witness the traitor's interrogation.
I ordered that the temple gates be closed right away and positioned archers on the battlements. At least for now, none of these Neremese bastards will enter the temple.
Well done.
But we have to get down to the Undercity. Everything just went crazy. Everything did. Okay, I'll tell you what. Before anything gets any more crazy, we are going to end this episode here because I have a feeling that things are about to just go crazy again. Plus, I know it's about wrapping up point. I don't even know what to say. Like, everybody... I knew something was weird about her because there was a lot of conversation with her for her to just be a novice. Like, or just a random woman with no name, you know? I will never trust again, ever. But anyways, I am going to end it out here. Next episode, we will pick back up, and we're going to follow this crazy madness to the end and see what happens. We're going to be hard-pressed to get down there with the Neremese, like, army down there. It's not just a few people, it's the army is down there. And we've got to get down to the Undercity, so that's going to be interesting. Plus, the High Ones are not happy about our progress at all, as you can tell. Because, I mean, they're straight up there jumping into the fight at this point. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize that the videos and stuff this week have been crazy, but it'll be all fixed by the, you know, by next week. I hope my eyes stay closed for the rest of the game. That's awesome. That it's like an anime when they're really happy. Like, hey! But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos and everything come out. I'm very excited to continue on with the story. It has just exploded this episode and last episode. So I can't wait to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys then.